Hi, this is Alex from Pandectes. In this video, I will show you how you can connect the Pandectes cookie banner with your GTM by using the official Pandectes CMP template for Google Tag Manager. This is a very simple process and will allow you to run your tags according to user consent. So let's not waste any more time and get right into it. Heading over to Google Tag Manager. The first thing that you need to do is go down here to the templates. In the tag template section, search gallery, and here search for Pandectes. You will see the Pandectes CMP consent mode template. Click on it and add it to the workspace. Then click on add. Now that we added our template, let's go to our tags. Here, we will have to create a new tag. Let's call it Pandectes consent. And in the tag configuration, let's select the Pandectes CMP template. For the trigger, select consent initialization, all pages. Then click on save. And we are almost ready. One final thing that you need to do before we start assigning tags to consent categories is go to your admin here, click on container settings, and here make sure that this is selected, the enable consent overview. After that, we can go to our tags and start setting them to fire based on consent. I have 3 dummy tags here. Let's take, for example, this one. I can scroll down here to the advanced settings, and there is a consent settings option. You can click on that. As you can see, right now it's not set, which means the tag will always run. But we have the option to assign it to a consent category. A consent category can be either strictly necessary, functionality, performance, or targeting. From here, if we want the tag to fire according to a specific category of those, we can add a required consent here. As you can see, there are some options given in the dropdown. This is how the categories of Google are mapped to the cookie categories. So take a look at this table. For example, if we want our test tag to run when the user consents to functionality cookies, then here we can select functionality storage and click on save. Now our tag will only fire when users have consented to functionality cookies. Let's also do our other 2 tags. When we have a lot of tags, you can click up here on the consent overview button. That will bring up all of the tags that we have that are not currently following consent. So here we can see our 2 other tags. The great thing about it is that we can add multiple tags and set up the same consent category for them. For example, let's add those 2 tags and click on the consent settings. Here, let's set them to require additional consent, and let's set them to the add storage, which means that these tags will fire whenever the user accepts targeting cookies. Click on save. Of course, there's no need to add consent to the Pandectes tag that we created, since it's the one handling everything. After doing that, all your tags are now following consent. Here I have a cookie banner, and let me also open a console so that you can see everything that is being logged. Once I accept cookies, you can see the text that was set up in our tag. Now what happens when the user selects specific categories? Check it out. If I go to preferences and select functionality cookies, which is the category that we set the tag to run, and save my preferences, as you can see, it runs. This gives you a lot of power and control over what runs according to consent on your Shopify store. Thanks for watching. If you need help with any of this, don't hesitate to contact our support team. If you're interested in more tutorials or want to learn first all the news about privacy, then consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.